I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Forensic Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. DC deck building game. A very literal name for a game. Not only is it the DC Comics theme, it is a deck building game.
Yeah.
Which, man, I tell you what, I love DC Comics. I love this game. I shouldn't have said that. Now you know. Just turn off the video. You already know I love it. But
yeah, don't need to watch anymore.
Terrible name.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
In DC deck building game, you win by getting the most points, and like most deck builders, you try to make your deck better by purchasing cards throughout the game, which will contribute to your point total at the end. What's cool is that in this particular deck builder, you have variable player powers in the forms of Superman, Batman, Cyborg, different heroes, Wonder Woman. So
these are all from the Justice League, not all of them, but
yeah,
I think they all are.
I think they all are. So super cool, and that's basically, I mean, if you know deck builders, you know the game. You try to kill these super villains by purchasing them with their cost here, and they do attacks as new ones come out. You also have this main deck of cards that when you purchase one at the end of the turn, another takes its place. And there's attacks in there, there's defenses. It's super cool. Simplicity versus complexity.
This game is pretty simple. It's a deck building game. Tom just pretty much explained it, especially if you know deck building games. But even if you don't, play what you can, buy a card, put everything away, draw a new deck. When you need to, shuffle cards. Pretty simple. Yeah, I would say this is a simple game.
Simple game.
Well, there is...
no, go on.
Sorry, there is card text. There are lots of different cards, whereas in other deck
card text.
Yeah, in other deck building games, you have stacks that are all the same and things like that. This does not. It has some duplicates, but it'll have 3 of the same, and it's in this huge deck. So there's a little bit of complexity in that you have to read the card text. But once you put, I don't have to read the card text anymore because we've played so much that I know them by the name of the card. So as you play, it gets, as with any game, it gets easier.
Yeah, I mean, I would start new gamers on this game. It's simple.
Yeah.
Luck versus strategy.
Luck. Lots of luck. You don't
Go
agree?
on, please.
There's a huge stack, and it's dependent on what comes out as to what you can do on your turn. That being said, you do have variable player power, so you probably want to gear your long-term strategy to that. So that might be what Tom thinks, in that there's more strategy. There's a lot of luck in this because it's your deck, you're building your deck, and so if you put bad cards in it, it's not luck. That's because you put bad cards in it that you're not doing well. But if you put really good cards in it and you're not drawing them together, then that's where the luck comes in because you're shuffling and you're drawing. So anytime you do that, the luck.
I don't know why Molly thinks I think this is so strategic.
Well, because I said luck and you were like,
I just made an agreement face.
This is an agreement face?
This game has a lot of random chance to it because you want a card and it's just not there. And then you buy a different card and it comes out. And now there's 3 other people and you know they're going to buy it before you get a chance. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there's definite luck to this. There's the long-term strategy that Molly brought up of having, say, if you're Batman, you get +1 power for each equipment you play during your turn. Superman's very similar. He has +1 power for each different superpower you play during your turn. So maybe you focus on getting those types of cards, and that will help your strategy. If you can. So, but let's be real. It's a very luck-based game.
Fun versus boring.
Super fun. Why? Because as much as I think this game gets a bad rap for having a really pasted-on theme, especially because they came out with Naruto, Street Fighter, the Hobbits. You can put any theme on
Lord
here.
of the Rings, yeah.
Well, I think the theme of this game shines through with the individual cards. So yeah, granted, I'm Superman and I buy the Dark Knight, or I buy the Flash's super speed, or I buy Two-Face and I have a villain in my deck. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
But what's cool is that Superman thrives on superpowers.
Yeah.
Batman thrives on equipments.
That makes sense.
When I look at this card, it's a Batman card and he gets equipments for free. Superman's super strength, +5 power. It's just a big card.
Huge.
Two-Face, choose even or odd, then reveal the top card of your deck. If its cost matches your choice, draw it. If not, discard it. Well, it's like flipping a coin. Two-Face. Clayface, he turns into any other card. He morphs. What do we got here? Heat Vision. You may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile because Heat Vision destroys stuff. Suicide Squad. The more you play, the stronger they get because they're a squad. So this game is like any other deck builder, except it adds super awesome theme in the individual cards. I mean, I'll be real. It is like why would Cyborg have the super speed or be fighting with Suicide Squad or Two-Face? I get that, but these cards make a lot of sense just on their own, and then to have the awesomeness of putting it into a deck builder and just how it plays out, fighting villains and attacking other people and such, super fun, super enjoyable.
Super fun as well for me. We are suckers for DC comics. We're sucker for deck building games, so a DC deck building game.
Yeah.
Perfect, right? So take it with a grain of salt. It does get a bad rap, but I think it's super fun. It's a quick game. If Tom and I are playing, we can play in 15 to 20 minutes, easy, because we know all the cards and you just play. It's a fun game, fun theme. You get to look at superheroes. We just love them. So I think it's super fun for all the reasons Tom said, and we just enjoy it. BGG rating.
10 out of 10, easy peasy.
10 out of 10 for me as well.
Always want to play, never turn it down.
Speaking of superheroes.
My favorite one, The Flash.
Whenever we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, I give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon. This one's The Flash. So subscribe, because that's the only way you can win.
It could be you that wins.
DC deck building game. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.